Fuck you.
Wasn't that the name of a show?
What was the name of the show?
Even Stevens.
Probably.
Yeah, it was actually kind of funny once in a while.
Yeah, with Shia LaBeouf.
Wouldn't know what it is. Oh, Shia LaBeouf was on TV? I didn't know that. I thought
it was a while.
I thought it was just movie actors. Like, I'm sure he did shitty movies at first.
You know, actually, I think he was better in that show.
Yeah, he was, instead of becoming a little bitch in Transformers.
Or in Indiana Jones 4.
Fuck that. No, they let him on as a new indie. I don't like that.
I'm hoping they stop with the indie, or if they continue it, they just retcon the old one out. Because that's just awful.
Yeah.
So, this is the Three-Way Podcast.
YOLO!
Three-Way Podcast!
This is Mike.
This is Aaron.
Steve.
And, yeah, it's just a normal three-way. Everyone else is kind of,
Occupied.
occupado
They have no way.
with their stuff, doing no ways and whatnot.
No, they're having one ways.
Oh! Masturbation.
Jerking the chirkin. Jerking the
Flicking
chicken.
the bean.
Wait, is that actually a phrase?
Yes, it is.
Flexing the packs.
Well, it's for females, of course.
Yeah.
As you can understand, but
Well, this podcast doesn't really have females on it regularly, so...
yeah, it's had one once in a while. I don't think it's ever had...
Two once in a while.
Well, it had two once.
What's a female?
It's those beautiful creatures with the breasts that everyone likes.
It had two once, but one of them didn't participate.
Mostly.
She just watched.
Okay, I think
It's kinky.
I know, right?
this is going to be some interesting areas. Let's go ahead and move on to different subjects now before we get too confused.
All right, so starting off on what's new with everyone. Been playing some more Minecraft, more mods, playing with Aaron here.
Yeah. I actually started up a new world the other day where I would start off in a jungle. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. And I was looking for sheep because I wanted to make a bed, because if I don't, then I die and I have to start back at some random place. So I walk in around this jungle, found a jungle temple, just a big structure in the middle of the damn thing. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll set up camp here, keep all my stuff stored here, and then I'll go look for more sheeps and whatnot. Took me a while to find some sheeps, and yeah, it was cool. I finally had a bed set up. I finally got my whole situation set up. I'm like, okay, I'm going to explore my temple a little bit, because now I've got everything sort of organized. I do a dig down at the base of the temple, and turns out I am right above a stronghold.
Well, there's a mod that's in there. It adds like more kind of dungeon areas, and it's a really large kind of almost maze-like, but it's
not really a maze-like. It's just large.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much like, I guess, 7x7 rooms. And it just goes on for a while in each direction, and it's just room after room after room. They can have various things in them. The
reason I went down to explore this is because when I was on the base of my temple, I kept hearing these like ghostly noises. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, I don't remember hearing any of this stuff before, and it sounds like those things in the Nether, but I don't have a Nether portal or anything. I don't know what the fuck would have caused this. So I dig down, and as soon as I get down to that base floor, I turn to my left, and there's like at least 4 blazes. Those like fire monsters from the Nether, and I'm just sitting there like, fuck, and I just book it to the other side of the temple. I'm like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, in there can be blaze, zombie, skeleton, or spider spawners.
And creepers will show up every now and then too, but not as spawns, just random spawns.
There are chests with, normal chest loot. There's some ores.
Also, with our mod, there's these like Reaper things that will appear randomly. It's just like a little ghostly... It's like a Poe from Legend of Zelda, except except it's got a cloak and the facelessness. And it's got a scythe and it'll try to attack you. They aren't that hard to kill. They're just kind of annoying when they disappear and turn invisible, Estonia.
Yeah, like, they'll teleport away like an Enderman, same sound. And then after a few seconds, they'll teleport back, but all you can see is their weapon.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
But they usually do that when they're, like, halfway. So other than that, got Guild Wars 2, playing that. It's pretty good. I have to say it does seem to function a lot better than World of Warcraft in a way, and it's a lot more concise, and the questing is better.
Nice.
Yes.
I've been playing Dead Space 3.
Yeah, I heard. I heard you say it was pretty good.
I love it.
I've heard a lot of positive things about it. Like, the microtransactions piss people off, but for the most part, the game itself is pretty solid.
Oh my god, it's awesome.
Like, how's the weapon modding thing?
I love it. Okay.
Okay, out of all your gameplay time, how much do you spend modifying weapons? How much do you spend playing? I figured.
That's a good question. Whenever I find a workbench, I try to spend maybe 5 minutes or less there, but sometimes it goes on to about a half hour. Because there's just so many modifications. Like, excuse me, my newest weapon, I call it the little ass kicker. Yeah, it's an electric boa. So, you know, the little stone things. It flies through enemies and it bounces off walls and becomes an explosive.
I thought this was on site.
Then, that's my upper weapon. Now, my lower weapon to that is the Ripper, which is a suspended chainsaw. And combined with this, I have an acid mod to this. So it adds acid to both my electric weapon and my saw. God damn, it's so awesome. Then for my second weapon, it's just a regular, I guess you could say carbine that has a 5-shot burst and then a shotgun. With a shock mod to it.
Nice.
Yes.
And that's pretty much all that's new with everybody.
Mostly, yeah.
Haven't touched WoW at all.
That's an improvement.
I haven't touched WoW either.
Yeah, I used to touch WoW.
Yeah, so did I, but no, ever since Tuesday, man. Well, I guess 2 days now, I haven't even looked at WoW. I've spent 16 hours on the game already. Me and a buddy. It's on 2 discs. The first disc is in space, plus like getting on the planet, and then the second disc is on the planet. There are 19 chapters. We've spent about 16 hours on this game. Just got to chapter 15. It is a long-ass game.
How many chapters?
19. If we just hit 15. It is a long-ass goddamn game.
Well, I don't know long-ass. I mean, 16 hours and you're somewhat near done. I mean, a long-ass game, in my opinion.
Yeah, it'd probably be like Skyrim and shit, but no.
Well, but I guess these days 20 hours is a lot better than you can guess.
Because normally, like, games are like 8 hours.
Yeah. But see, that's what I'm looking forward to BioShock Infinite. Because that game is going to take... It's going to take a long while to beat.
Social life.
Because, I mean, you got to think, however, like, I don't know how much disk space Dead Space 3 would take on its PC, but, you know, like, World of Warcraft, maybe, like, 10, 15 gigs, like most large games. BioShock Infinite's going to take 30 gigs.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's going to be like I think they said like at least a 5-disc install.
Well, I remember
5 DVD.
Well, I remember BioShock the first took quite a bit of space.
Yeah,
so
BioShock the first, back when that came out, was like 12 gigs. Whereas, you know, most games
that was pretty high at the
5,
time, too,
yeah.
So
I'm like, you know, their game... But even back then, that game did take a while. It was well made.
Oh, God, yeah.
Like, I'm not complaining. I haven't played it, but I'm not complaining about it.
I don't even think I ever found a bug in that game while playing it. It never crashed or anything for me.
No, it never did me either.
See, I feel bad because BioShock's one of those games I really want to start playing and get into, but I've just never really had the time to sit down and start it. Like, I have a copy of it there for PS3, and I also downloaded a version of it on my Sea and Land bundle when I got Spec Ops for the PC, but I just haven't had a chance to sit down and play it.
Maybe you should. Maybe one of these days when you have a day off, you're just gonna be like, I'm gonna start fucking BioShock.
Yeah, instead of sitting alone here masturbating, maybe you could try playing a new game.
Oh, really? Going there?
Yes.
Going there.
Yes, I'm eating a taco, fuck you.
And I mean, I have to say, BioShock, great game. BioShock 2, also a great game.
But the problem is, I have to like pull myself away from Minecraft and Skyrim, and you know that's hard to do because those games are pretty immersive.
I'd have to say...
I'm so mad right now.
I have to say, it's kind of harder to pull myself away from Minecraft sometimes, just because there's so much to do now with these mods that add more dimensions and everything. And you're mad because they messed up your taco.
No.
Oh.
I'm mad because I should have gotten a Loco Taco. I'm wanting to try one of those, but no. God damn it. I'm sad.
You should have gone to Puncheros.
They have good burritos, man.
They have good burritos, but it would get cold when I got here, so.
It doesn't take that long. There's one in Iowa City.
Yeah, there's one right around the corner, actually.
Yeah. Seriously?
It's on Riverside.
Well, are you talking about the one like right across the street from the mall?
No, it's on Riverside, like right by the what you call it?
God damn.
KFC. It's right by that.
Really?
Yeah, there's like an intersection. There's a few stores, and there's Poncheros.
Fuck! I even thought about getting Poncheros too. God damn it!
This part of the podcast brought you by Poncheros.
Poncheros, Bob your burrito. They stand up when they make it. So if you take a bite, put it on its
Ass.
it'll stand. Delicious queso.
Oh
Don't put queso on your burrito, then have chips and queso. You will regret it about a half hour later.
I think it's only a half hour. You know, sometimes you eat something takes you like 6 hours and you shit. No, sometimes you eat 15 minutes later you're in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been good. You don't feel bad. You got shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just happen.
But goddamn, you won't regret it. It was just delicious.
Yeah. All right. So, on to some other things we can talk about.
Indeed.
What's new?
Well, one thing I remember from what we were looking at is people saying that Tiny Tina from Borderlands 2 is racist.
I'll have to stay on this
What?
conversation because I don't know fuck about that.
So there are people who have been complaining that she is racist.
How the fuck is she racist?
Because
I know she's sexist, but not racist.
In their opinion, her way of talking about, or like her way of talking, is like, you know, the whole, urban black people talk like that. But the thing is, I've never heard a black person actually talk like that. And even in the article, it also said this. Haven't you only ever heard white people talk like that, who are trying to make fun of black people that they think talk like that? Well, like the stupid white people who are trying to act black. And even then, they never talk like that exactly. But that's the closest you get, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it was saying that the closest Tiny Tina that seems to come to being racist would be a mockery of the white people who are trying to act like they think black people are.
Oh my god, that's retarded.
Yeah, and like people saying all this shit, and
I want like voice clips and to prove to me on this shit. Because I mean, I love Tiny Tina. She's awesome.
Yeah, to
me, it's the same argument they've been making against Django, where it's all about context, really. Like, Django was not really meant to be racist, because at the time, that's sort of how things were. I mean, they exaggerated quite a bit for comedic effect and for...
I guess they exaggerated some things, but I think there were quite a few other things that they just didn't exactly put in there.
Mm. But I mean, in the case of Tiny Tina, like I said, she's on a different planet, talking like urban kids or whatever, and it's like, you know, there's really... It's a different situation. You really can't make that claim without considering all that in perspective, too.
Although you gotta think, one of the things is that they might be on another planet, but I think that they did come from Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, they did come from Earth.
But that's
but
so
another
stupid.
thing, I don't think I've ever seen a black person in Borderlands or Borderlands 2. I don't remember seeing any.
Roland.
Roland,
I was gonna say, wasn't one of the main characters
Yeah,
black?
one of the main characters is black.
But he's the only one.
I want to
there are other people.
I want to say
who
the
might be
sniper
other
from the
races.
first game was kind of black, or does he have some sort of skin
No,
color?
Mordecai.
He was something else.
Mexican?
No, because in Borderlands 2, Salvador. Well, yeah, of course. But yeah, I mean, there's Roland, and that's really it.
Well, I mean, there's black NPCs, but I mean, they just talk about the vault and shit, but that's about it.
Yeah, and it's just like there's nothing in the game really seemed racist at all to me.
See,
Tiny Tina was just. She was fun to listen to and
Yeah.
talk to. It was funny. It wasn't racist. It's not like I could be some hardcore black thug playing that game. I'd be like, this bitch funny.
Yeah, this bitch is funny, yeah.
See, what bothers me the most, I'm sure that if we have any black listeners, they're going to call me out on it, but I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway. It annoys me whenever there's any sort of, like, questionable content. It always goes back to racism against African Americans. It's never against any other race, and almost no one else ever calls out on it, but it's always African Americans that are the most vocal about it and make the biggest deal about it. It's like, guys, we get it, okay? Some things you're still sensitive about. But you can't just make all the jokes you guys make and expect no one else to be able to make any jokes like that at all either.
That's racist.
You know, why don't we
I'm
get
just saying
together...
I'm just saying it's a double standard.
Yeah, it is.
Why don't we get together and make a really racist game against white people? And see if there's any outrage against it.
Yeah, like a white man say like a Mario, for example. You could just, instead of Mario, fat white kid collecting Nutella coins.
Oh, well, I was gonna say
Nutella packets.
maybe it's a kind of a war game, right? You're killing people, shooting people. All the characters you can play as are some sort of other race than white. Every single enemy is white.
All right then. Yeah.
Like say you are just fighting white people the entire game, and nobody you can interact with or hurt or anything in any way is white. They're all just some racial personage. And I wonder if anyone would be offended by this game.
Probably.
Probably, but it'd be retarded.
Everything's the potential to offend anybody.
Yeah.
That's the way I've looked at it.
I want to see this game. I would probably love this game and
course.
think it's hilarious.
Of course you, of all people, would want to see this game.
Well, dude, why not? Don't you want to see a game that's like, because everyone's like, oh, you're racist against blacks or Mexicans or Asians or anything else. Nobody has ever said to be racist against white people.
I am. I hate white people. They suck.
Nobody has ever said to be racist against white people. That's why...
Yo!
That's why there needs to be a game like this and just see what happens.
So, okay, I'm going to switch subject here because we keep going on about racism like every fucking week. So let's change up a bit.
Okay. So what else was in the news?
Well, I was actually going to ask Steven this. Okay, so Steven, you're aware that Bayonetta 2 is coming for the Wii U, right?
The which?
Bayonetta 2 for the Wii U?
Oh, yes.
Okay, you're excited for that, right? You're going to probably at least play it because you're interested, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now...
You liked the first game, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Let me ask... Hypothetical, because this is not the story I want to... This isn't actually the story, but it's hypothetical. Now, let's say we get to the point where we're getting close to the release date of Beta, like 3 weeks out, maybe a month out, something like that, and you're like, okay, it's coming out, showing all these trailers, looks awesome. 3 weeks before they release it, they said they're going to delay it because they're going to spend time to make a PC or make a PS3 and 360 port as well.
How
What
would
would your
feel
response
about
to that be?
Be pissed.
Well,
wait, no. Is that all you do? Is it you just be pissed, but you'd still get it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay, well, the reason I bring this up is because there's a recent story that just came out that's actually today, where they announced they're going to be delaying that Rayman Legends that was going to be exclusive to the Wii U. Because they're going to be delaying it, they're delaying it because they're going to make a port for the PS3 and the 360 as well. It's being pushed back from a 3-week release date from today, or this week or whatever, all the way to September.
Yeah, that is a really long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
But say that happened, you'd still get the game, right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Probably if it got closer, then it's like, oh yeah, it reminded me and everything. It's like,
Yeah, like it got delayed, but you'd be like, whatever, I'll still get it.
Yeah.
So many people about this Rayman Legends thing were just going off and be like, oh, Ubisoft, you're fucking terrible, never gonna buy your games again, and so many just going off on it, all that shit, not gonna buy the game, their products, all this shit, and it's like, why? So they delayed one game.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of a slap in the face to all the people who bought the Wii U, either to get that game specifically because it's going to be exclusive, or just because they were looking forward to seeing some third-party developed games for that system. It's like a slap in the face to them. Like, it just kind of sucks. And worst of all, they could still release the Wii U port in 3 weeks, and then just have the other ones come out later. Like, how they used to do it for all the Nintendo ports.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, they can't do that for any reason. That's just sort of dumb.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta think it's still pretty stupid to boycott it and everything, and then.
Well, I think boycotts are stupid anyway. Look what happened to the Left 4 Dead 2 boycott. That didn't work at all.
No.
And you can think of it this way. Sure, they're delaying the game to make those other things, but maybe they'll also modify the game, make it better. I mean, they have more time to work on it, so why wouldn't they?
I don't know. I don't think it's... as far as I know, it's done. It's 3 weeks out. They are probably done with that game. The only thing, like I said, the only reason delaying it is just because they have to make it for the other consoles.
Yeah, but at the same time, now they could maybe add some stuff in that they wanted to. Maybe that's why it's delayed so long.
Maybe, but that's still flimsy justification.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I did say maybe.
It is kind of stupid, though.
Yeah.
I'm boycotting it now.
You're boycotting it now?
I'm not gonna buy that game.
You know what I'm gonna boycott? I'm gonna boycott Super Smash Brothers because they're releasing this game on other consoles. That's not cool. I'm taking it on Nintendo. I'm not taking it on Ubisoft. I want to foster the third-party developers. I want them to come here more. So I'm punching Nintendo for being jerks.
So what else was in the news?
Well, there was... Oh, yeah, so... Does anyone else here watch, Young Justice at all?
Nope.
No.
Oh, man, I'm the only one?
Yep.
Well, for those interested who are listening, Young Justice is this TV show on Cartoon Network, which, it's like the Teen Titans, except more mature, a little older.
Oh, okay.
It's got Nightwing and all that. It's really cool.
I see it.
Yeah. Apparently, it just recently got the axe. Right in the middle of a cliffhanger.
Wait, what?
Like, they just canceled the show up
What?
there. It's stupid, I know. Like, this is the third or fourth show I've watched, animated stuff, that's been canceled prematurely for bullshit like this. It's like, what the hell, guys? What the hell?
Barely any forewarning. Wow.
Like, I remember Spectacular Spider-Man had the same problem several years back. I know Avengers, Earth Mightiest Heroes, kind of had that issue. They tried to wrap it up, but they did a shitty job of that. Plus, there's still the cliffhanger of Surtur. I wonder what the fuck happened to that monster demon that Thor's supposed to fight. Come on. Come on now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my little bit I wanted to ramble on, because I think it's a good show.
Yeah, and, then there's the whole thing. Yeah, you remember about cloud gaming, right?
Yeah.
And that whole on live thing. Well, it's kind of still a touchy subject, isn't it? Because some people are like, it's a cool idea, but then others are like, but it doesn't really seem like it would work that well.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm kind of the opinion, it's a cool idea. I'd like to see it work, because, that'd be helpful for a lot of people who don't really want to fork over the money, make their own big-ass gaming rig and all this shit, or buy a 360. They can just fucking stream it.
Yeah, exactly.
But the whole thing about latency is what really is the issue, because, I mean, if it's being played somewhere and streamed to you, then it really depends on your internet connection and how well that's doing.
Yeah, that's really been the big holding back bit of cloud gaming for the most part.
Like, because the thing is, your latency, it'll have to be between you and the server below 100, milliseconds, or you're going to notice it pretty big in a lot of games, and
especially with America's internet connection issue of just not being very good. Like, the infrastructure of our internet here in America is just pretty god-awful. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not the worst, obviously. There's other nations and continents that have it way worse. Like, I think South America and Africa are still, like, the two worst ones. Maybe Australia, too.
You just named continents, not countries.
I said continents and countries. You weren't paying attention to what I said. But I know, like, South Korea, for example, they, like, have some of the best internet there. I know Kunjun told us about that a while back.
Just like Sweden and Denmark. Those guys, man, their internet, their technology, it's way up there. And why can't we just take a thing from them and just rework the system and make it better?
Well, another part of the problem is just that whole spectrum ceiling we have, where it's like we only have so much, like, bandwidth to actually use up. I mean, once we run out, then we're kind of screwed.
Yeah, that's why I think that.
But I did hear recently that the government is actually trying to buy television, radio, or airwaves to add to the bandwidth. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, like, with technology going further, you can use tighter and tighter bandwidths, but like, there's only really so far you can go before they're going to get muddled. Mm-hmm. But, you know what I'm saying? Why not rework it so that not everything is so wireless and everything? Like, I get you need phones to be. Mm-hmm. But...
Well, no, you just put them back in the wall and be like, hey, here's the old school phones! Let's have fun with these!
But no, like cell phones. But, like...
He's all angry. It's funny.
Like stuff in your house, yeah, sure, let that connect to Wi-Fi. But your house then connects from a wire to wherever it needs to go. And then, from there, maybe you have some central area that maybe broadcasts to other places. But at the same time, I don't know how that would really work with, bandwidth and everything, because that central area would have to be pretty big and have a lot of machine power. You're just, like, thinking, that'd be a beautiful place, really.
It would be.
Like, you're just walking through just machines.
Yeah.
Blinking lights.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's kind of interesting how Valve and Nintendo are both calling out this whole cloud gaming thing, saying how it's not ideal or really feasible in the meantime.
Wait, what the fuck is that?
But that it soon would be. This is... Ouya or something.
Ouya.
An Android developer trying to make a console kind of thing. for like Android things. So it's easy to develop for, and you just have them in your house like a normal console, and it'd be a lot cheaper than most consoles.
Yeah.
But they have an idea of releasing a new one every year, so they can kind of keep more up to date with the components and everything. But it's kind of odd because they're going to release a new one next year. It's going to be better. So why would you buy the one this year?
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to release a new one the year after that. So why not just get the best one? And I mean, sure, maybe the price would be a little lower, but at the same time, that'd be a lot of money to fork over every year. Yeah. I mean, unless it's going to be like $50 or $100, then maybe. It'd have to be a pretty big upgrade. Yeah. So Half-Life and Portal, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh God, yes.
Okay, so one thing I want to put out is podcast 2. I don't know if you listened to that one or not, but that was when we actually talked about making a Half-Life movie with Bryan Cranston, which should be happening because he's awesome.
He's awesome, but today, I kind of made the thing where Brian's face, like his facial structure, doesn't really match Gordon Freeman's.
But you don't have to make it match perfectly.
I know you're saying that, but
look at the fucking Spider-Man movies. Do either of those guys look like Peter Parker? No, they don't. So it doesn't really fucking matter.
But I don't care about that, because Gordon Freeman, every single picture you've seen, he looks the same. His face is that recognizable, exact shape and everything, facial hair, normal hair, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just thinking that Bryan Cranston's face seems a little more round than Gordon Freeman's. I guess I might be being a little picky here, but it's just, if there's a Half-Life movie, I want that shit to just be perfect. Like, I don't want to be watching the movie and see, oh look, Bryan Cranston's come on screen. No, I want to see Gordon Freeman come on. Who's that actor? Gordon Freeman exists? What the fuck? And then in the credits, you see like maybe Gordon Freeman as Gordon Freeman. You'd be like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. You want to see Gordon Freeman. You don't want to see Bryan Cranston playing Gordon Freeman.
God, you're picky.
Yeah, I know.
But have you seen like Breaking Bad, for example?
No.
Okay, you remember Malcolm? Well, that's a bad example actually. Malcolm in the Middle wouldn't really work, but because it's the dad from Malcolm in the Middle I'm talking about.
Okay.
Because he plays Heisenberg in fucking Breaking Bad, and he looks pretty similar to.
Is he the guy on the cover?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, I think that guy'd be perfect for Gordon Freeman. I mean, give him some hair, obviously, but I mean, outside of that, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, it'd be a way different personality, though. And I can only see him as Heisenberg.
Of course you can, because you have a boner for Heisenberg.
Dude, Heisenberg is a badass. I mean, I gotta say, if he picked up a crowbar, I'd be like, damn. I mean, I'd still like Gordon Freeman more, just because, I love those games, but god damn. So yeah, did you hear about Sony kind of ending their relationship with the people of All-Stars?
I can see why.
Why do you say that?
Because, I mean, it wasn't, like, it didn't live up to its name a bit.
Well, the problem with that is... Okay, there's a lot of problems with that, actually. But, well, no, it's just like, you put in the newest version of Dante in a game that wasn't released yet. You put in Raiden from a game that wasn't released yet. And you have all these other characters that, well, are cool. None of them really have the same iconic pull and weight that any of the Nintendo characters in Smash Bros. Have. Mm-hmm. I mean, the Fire Emblem guys didn't really work at first, but that's what got Americans interested in Fire Emblem. PlayStation All-Stars, they didn't have any of that kind of stuff going on. It's like, you guys don't really get the idea of this whole crossover fighting nostalgia thing.
No.
This is more just a marketing attempt, if anything.
Yeah, I gotta say, though, at the same time, like, I have to say, it really went beyond that, because you could make a fighting game with just all new characters that people have never seen before, but if it was the same style of game and worked the same as All-Stars, it probably would have done, well, I mean, a little bit worse, but pretty much the exact same. Just because I think a lot of it was just, like, the gameplay is what really...
It was a lot slower paced.
Yeah, I mean, like, you play Smash Bros. And you're like, this is good pace and everything, but then you play this and it's just slow
as hell.
Sluggish. You're just...
Yeah, like, I can see they put a decent effort into the game. Like, I know that there's a lot of good stuff happening there. It's just that it didn't all work.
Yeah, and then the only way to actually score against other people is by using your special move.
Which, again, is a cool idea in concept, but in practice it doesn't really fit that well.
No, it doesn't, because it's easily... Some stuff is easily avoidable. The third level, however, no, it's pretty much an instant kill if you can outrun them, which is highly unlikely. Or you can even interrupt them while they're doing their special move. You can just, hey,
Well, you know, I have to say, I just realized a pretty good analogy. Playing All-Stars is like playing, Smash Bros, but everyone is playing Ganondorf.
Oh,
That's
God.
how slow it is.
Yeah.
Wait, are we talking like old school Brawl Ganondorf or Mod Ganondorf?
Dude, I'm talking about old
school, man.
I was gonna say, because Mod Ganondorf's actually pretty fucking rad.
I mean, he's still slow, but he's not that slow.
But he's fucking rad!
Dude, I don't care about that. This wasn't about the mod.
You throw a punch out, and it's like 666% damage, and you're dead instantly.
If you hit.
Okay, but remember all the games we played? We always seem to land a hit at least once.
That's because we would use that move 400 times in one match. We would literally stand there and punch our way across the map a centimeter at a time.
That doesn't change my opinion. It's still right.
It's called you get exceedingly lucky because someone gets hit into your punch and then they disappear.
Dude, I remember those matches. We've timed those things pretty damn well. It still kicks ass.
Oh yeah, you try to time it, and then you're like, well, fuck. Mess that up.
Well, no, like, it'd be great. Like, you'd be, like, just, like, jumping over to where a fight is, and you get a punch right as you're in the middle of the air, you land, punch, and you, like, knock 3 guys out at once.
But, you know, I was talking about not mod.
I figured, but I wanted to bring that up, because the mods are amazing.
And by the mods, he means Smash Bros. Brawl minus.
Yeah, because all those other mods are gay. I'm just kidding. I don't really have anything against gay people. That's Michael's thing.
Well, he's a gay porn star.
He is a gay porn star.
I'm a gay porn star, but I hate gay people.
You hate yourself mostly.
You hate men, but you suck their dick anyway.
Just like prostitutes.
Yeah.
Really?
What?
Go there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I just looked. I saw that.
I heard it's gay. Yeah.
So we went through the news.
Oh my god.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that everything?
Well, how long's it been? Let's take a peek.
Yeah, that was everything.
God damn it! Get rid of that.
God damn it.
Don't say.
Okay. So we're about half hour in. So
yeah.
Let's keep this train rolling. So
I like trains.
They go choo choo. Choo choo, motherfucker.
God damn it. Okay, so.
All right.
So, we should probably come up with ideas for future episodes of Game On. Try to figure out some new games we could do for that.
Yeah, because the thing is, games where nobody would really have an advantage, or nobody's played before. And I was thinking, in a way, Mario Party, except for the fact I would have no interest in winning it because I don't like that game. The only thing I want to play is mini games.
Yeah.
Fuck the actual thing. I would just fucking piss myself off.
Well, I do know one Let's Play I want to do would be like a recurring one we could do, like in addition to what we already do, which is the Dokapon Kingdoms. Like, just have that be like a weekly thing.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
No.
To answer my question, why not?
Do you know how long that would take?
That would be something we could just have every week. Like, for example, we could play about a month's worth of time in the game, which that's how the game's turns go. They go day, weeks, months, stuff like that. We could play a month's worth of the game, or even 2 months if we wanted to. Like, depends on how bored we get. And then just upload 1 week's worth of the game every week. Do you know how easy that'd be? It's simple.
But at the same time, I mean, you gotta think, like, there's this one guy on YouTube, it's Kurt. That's all I know. But the YouTube channel's like Kurt J. Mac. He does a lot of stuff with Minecraft, some other games too. But the thing I subscribed to him for was back a while. It was Farlands or Bust. And do you know what the Farlands are in Minecraft?
No.
A while back
a
while back in old versions, if you went far enough, and by far enough I mean like millions of blocks out, like a fucking long time.
Okay.
Where the only feasible way to get there is teleport, because it's that far away.
Oh.
Well, the terrain generator kind of has problems after that, and it's just kind of like this whole holy landscape, like sideways cylinders just drilled into this shit. And it's weird. And then there's the the corner Firelands, which is it's just layer after layer of what you normally see on the surface, really. But it's like the whole that is fucked up lighting, like where the blocks actually are is kind of fucked up, because the selection block will be like halfway out of sync with what you're looking at. You place a torch and it's like halfway between two blocks. As you move, shit doesn't really move with you as well. It's just everything is fucked up out there. And this series of his was just him going to the Farlands. Not cheating, just running, walking his way. Yeah, and I mean, a lot of it was kind of like he does like charity things, and has people like donate, and there have been a lot of donations going on through that, which is pretty cool. But that's like 230 episodes so far. Each episode being usually at least 15, 30 minutes. And he's probably not even close. Still.
How not close is he?
I don't know exactly. I don't think he really ever checks coordinates. He made a compass and just went in one direction.
That sounds kind of gay. One Direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in a way, 2 and 30, that's what would happen if we played Dokapon. Is we would be going on for that long, because that is how long the game takes.
Oh.
Like, Aaron and I, we played it, how long? A week or two?
About a week.
We played it about a week. We're at the last guy, and in the game it's like week a shitload. I don't know what it is anymore. We haven't played it in forever. We said fuck it.
Well, no, we didn't say fuck it. It's just that we haven't picked up since then, because I don't know why.
Because we said fuck it. The game, like, I'm not gonna say it's not a bad game. It's pretty cool, but it just takes a while, and later on, the game just dicks you over and over again. Like, at the end, there are multiple enemies that can destroy your equipment.
Oh, awesome.
And that equipment can be hard as shit to get too. Aaron knows this.
I hate it.
There's a special box thing. Wasn't it a red loot chest you got it from? I think so.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's where I got herpes from.
Oh.
That red box is just terrible. Don't ever go to red box for herpes. It's bad.
It has like a 12 choice. It's kind of like a roulette thing. It just spins. You hit it and it'll slow down and select one.
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of time it. Most choices are bad. Either kill you, take money, just bad shit. But a lot of times they have really good equipment. Aaron got this really nice, weapon from it, and he's like, awesome, and, going on with it, blah, 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 and then he goes into some place and fights a dude, and it gets destroyed.
Ouch.
Yeah, and then he goes and he gets a new weapon. And, like, right after he gets his new weapon, it gets fucking destroyed again. Yeah, this game does shit like that to you. It's terrible sometimes. And yeah, that's the thing. If we played that game, I don't know what would happen. We would need some people who do not get really angry.
That's hard. That's hard to do.
Yeah. Well, you probably haven't played Sonic 2006.
Oh, God.
I'm going to tell you, playing Sonic 2006...
The Sonic the Hedgehog game that had the Silver the Hedgehog show up in it.
Oh,
you played it, right?
A little bit.
You didn't beat it? You didn't let yourself experience all the torture that it was?
No.
Playing that game literally gave me headaches, man. Just sitting there, loading screen after loading screen, barely playing. The gameplay is shit. That's like the worst game I've played.
Next to Aquaman?
I never played Aquaman.
Don't.
I'm just saying, like, that is like the worst. Quap is better than that, man. I want to be the guy. What little I understood and played of Dwarf Fortress was better.
See, I don't like the game because it's the worst Sonic game ever made. I mean,
this one here?
Yeah. Like, I don't like it, but at the same time, I still enjoy going through it because I just like seeing bad games fall apart. Which is another reason why I like, what's another bad game I've played? Fucking... Crap, I can't remember that one game I thought was terrible, too. Duke Nukem. Like, I didn't like that one either, but I enjoyed seeing what didn't work and what made it fail miserably.
And by Duke Nukem, you mean Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah. Duke Nukem Forever, the newest one.
Because 3D was a solid game back in the day.
Oh god, yeah, it's still good. Ooh, yeah. See this already. Play a Sonic Shadow or New Silver over 10 action-packed stages. Oh, battle 10 formidable bosses.
Like, dude, the game doesn't tell you how to go anywhere. He runs like a retard. You don't know how to get around the city because there's absolutely no indication. You have to run around looking at your minimap. That's how you navigate the city. And even then, you don't know where you're supposed to go. The game is a shit, man. It's shit.
Custom moves? Like what? Like
You buy power-ups then they'll just let you use like special attacks mostly. I think I have a new guinea pig for our Sonic 2006 Let's Play.
I guess. Yeah, we could do that.
I'm scared now.
Good.
I should be, huh?
You should be.
No, but
no, wait, no, to quote Yoda. Oh, you will be. You will be.
Didn't we have Victoria play a little of that game?
Yeah, she played a little of it.
And then
she wanted to throw the controller at you in frustration.
Yeah. I don't know if it was me specifically.
Well, it certainly wasn't me. I'm not the one who forced it on her.
Good point.
And now I feel like that's a darker joke that I was trying to make. So let's
Dude, it can't be any darker than the joke she makes when she was here.
Oh, you can
Fair
play
point.
as, everyone, huh?
You play as everybody.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
The only problem is it's not as cool as it was in Sonic Adventure 2.
Or Sonic Adventure 1.
Mm-hmm. Well, Sonic Adventure 2 is better because you have to put up with that fucking Big the Cat bullshit. Let's go fishing!
Fishing inside chaos for my Froggy. And that's how you beat the boss.
Chocolate.
No.
Chocolate cake.
Chocolate.
You can smell them. Talking about your shirt.
I know, I'm a fat and fluffy shirt.
Gabriel Iglesias.
I love him.
Shout out to that guy.
Shout out to Gabe.
Gabe Newell or Gabriel Iglesias?
Iglesias.
Both.
Yes, both.
Iglesias. Oh, fuck.
So, yeah.
No, I've been playing Sonic Generations. That's pretty fun.
So how do you love that?
Oh my god, I love it!
Isn't it so beautiful?
But I don't understand why after I rescue people I have to fight them.
You have to fight them.
Why?
Like you fight Metal Sonic, Shadow, and Silver, but you don't have to fight anyone else.
I had to face Espio.
Oh, you mean the bonus missions?
Yeah, you had to fight them.
Sometimes you fight them, other times they help you out. Like I know you have Tails in Classic Sonic's one of his missions. He'll actually carry you around.
Yeah, then I also did like a support mission with Cream and everything. I was like, okay, I like this, but then all of a sudden I have to fight people I say. I was like, what the fuck is this? Alright.
You saved me, but I hate you.
Yeah, but I hate you. Like, well, fuck you too, man. But no, I love it. I love it a lot.
I had one idea we could do for a gaming episode.
I don't care. But no, City Escape. Oh my god.
Wasn't that so awesome?
Oh my god, I want the 8-bit version of this song so bad.
I actually downloaded it. It's so great.
Give it to me! It's so awesome! I was singing along with it and everything. I was like, good fucking times!
Sounds like you
Orgasm.
cleaned yourself.
Oh god,
Both then and now.
Dude, I had to change my pants 3 times during that entire level.
So I have a question. Are you at all familiar with Zombie U's multiplayer mode?
A little. Like, I didn't really do it because I didn't really have anyone... Because you have to have a second person there with you, I thought.
So, well, I was just wondering, like... Because I kind of had that as an idea for the game on we could do. But the thing is that I know Aaron has had a little experience. You've had experience playing the game. I've had experience playing the game. I don't know about anyone else. But at the same time...
I would not say what I had as experience. Like, all I did was jump in, and then I, like, could not get my guy to point where I wanted him to point, and then I died.
Yeah. No, I
was thinking, we could do that for an episode, and I'd go ahead and be the Overlord guy, because, I've played the game, I know how the controls work.
Yeah, I have no idea, like, what that Overlord stuff is or not.
All it is really you just kind of... You place zombies that do various things, like try to capture the points, attack the player, and the player does the opposite. He tries to go capture the points and, defend himself.
Huh.
And that's like the entire point.
Oh, something I should bring up because I've been forgetting about it.
Bring it up then.
Okay, so you
Instead
remember...
of forgetting about it.
Do you remember that show, Doralis and Associates?
I remember that show, Doralis and Associates.
Wasn't that a great show?
That was a great show.
You ever heard of Doralis and Associates?
Nope.
You should have heard of Doralis and Associates.
We're going to show you an episode because it's pretty rad.
We will have to show you an episode. It is quite rad.
The reason I'm bringing this up is because they just finished putting out their second season on YouTube through Machinima.
Did they?
Yeah.
Wow, that is awesome to hear.
And when they initially got their stuff through Machinima, they made the announcement that once they get through season 2, they're going to start a Kickstarter to fund more episodes that take place in the rest of season 3 and later on.
I hope that succeeds because I would love to see more of this show.
Well, they only have 600 or 700 backers out of the 10,000 fans they have on Facebook, and they're already close to halfway there. So, anyone who's listening, if you haven't seen a show, check it out. We'll put links in the bottom or whatever to check out some of their shows. But definitely check them out. Maybe even give some the Kickstarter. If everyone gave $6, who's like a fan of the show, that'd be enough to get them going. So,
dude, they'd probably be rolling in the cash.
and they've already had people donate thousands of dollars to it. Like literally, they've got some people who really want this thing made. I do, so I might actually donate something to it because I love that show.
So you're asking other people to donate. You haven't even donated.
Well, not yet. I've been busy doing
Masturbating.
Yes, that.
Touching himself in many various ways.
Well, there's only one way. So.
Many various objects.
Oh!
Not really.
He's talking about anal, by the way. I was trying to be subtle.
Wait, so grabbing someone else's ass and forcing myself in there, that's an object?
No, he said, you were masturbating with various objects. He was not implying that you were fucking the objects.
Nope.
I'm not going to continue this line of thought because I don't even know where to go with that.
You just accept it.
And move on. Maybe reevaluate your life, but you didn't buy a smart car.
I didn't buy a smart car.
So,
Shout out to Sanity Not Included, by the way.
have you heard anything about that? Like, when it's going to have new episodes?
I imagine they are already starting to work on some of them, but they just need the main reason they need the money is to pay the animators for it, because apparently it's a really long process. Like, if you know anything about animation, which I've actually dabbled into a little bit, like researching wise, it's a very time-consuming, tedious process that people don't really like, but they do it because that's just what makes what they're trying to put out there good and what everyone likes about it. Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, yeah, they need to pay the guys for it because they put endless amounts of hours into getting that put together. I'm
assuming you're talking about the middle section of each episode where it animates decks and whatnot. Because the rest of it...
Oh, you're talking about Say Not Included still. I thought we were talking about Duralius.
No. Jesus.
Well, no, you didn't switch it over. You just...
No, because I said... Do you know when more episodes of that's coming out right after we talked about Sanity Not Included? That's what I was talking about.
I just said a shout out. We were still talking about Duralius as far as I was concerned.
No, I figured we were talking about Sanity. What about you, Steven? He's staying out of this.
I don't think he's seen either one.
No.
Okay.
But see, I was talking about Sanity Not Included. Because Duralius and Associates, yeah, I can understand the animation being, tough, because all that is animation.
Yeah. Okay, well, for the Say Not Included, I know that Dex has found someone else to replace Lyle, because I know he left the show. And I do know that they are currently working on the next season. I don't know when it's coming out, but that's all I know.
So, nothing more than you knew way back when.
Dude, I'm still trying to keep up on stuff from fucking Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Starting a new season already. Frieza is back. Trunks is here.
Well, Frieza was back.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, he is okay.
Yeah.
He is
Vegeta's got a pink shirt.
He fucking hates it.
Yeah.
Nice shirt.
He learned what soap was, and it wasn't as delicious as it sounded.
No.
Never is.
No, but no. Speaking of like animation and shit, I saw this other. It's called Dragon Ball Absolution. Pretty good. They only have like one episode out of it, but it's like 7 years after the last Dragon GT. 7 years.
I never saw GT.
It's 7 years after GT.
I saw GT. It was disappointing.
Yeah.
Not enough Piccolo, not enough Vegeta, too much of that little bitch. And by that I meant Goku.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Wait,
this is a completely different person
Gohan.
doing this. It's a fan-made thing. Fan-made
Right.
So they just put it 7 years after GT and everything. So they did all. It's pretty good.
So in other words, it's essentially just a whole new story and everything, new characters.
A bit of the same characters, they're just older. It gives like a quick 5-minute thing of what each character's been doing, and then gets into new stuff. It's pretty cool.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because I might have forgotten, but in GT, spoiler warning, did Piccolo die in that? I want to say he did near the end.
Didn't he die multiple times though?
Yeah.
Well, I mean permadeath.
No, he's still alive.
How do you permadeath in Dragon Ball?
Well, I remember there was a point where it's once you're dead, you're dead. Because I know at the end of GT, the Dragon Balls are gone. Right?
Yeah, but, oh god, what the fuck do they do? But no, the last villain was a dragon. It was the 7 dragons. Well, Dragon Balls became dragons themselves. Dragon Warriors.
How?
I don't know. GT logic.
I mean, as far as I knew, GT was kind of
dumb.
It was, but
it had its moments. The problem I had with it was Trunks. He was a badass in Dragon Ball Z when they first showed him, and even when he was a kid, he was a badass.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Trunks trying to be all Trunksy in his GT versions. No, you're not Trunks. You're wannabe Trunks.
Yeah.
The real Trunks would kick all the asses and take all the names.
You mean kick names and take a lot of ass?
Well, that too.
But no, it's pretty good. It only has 1 episode, but I do enjoy it. It's pretty cool. It's I don't know, 15 minutes, but it's awesome.
How's the quality compared to Dragon Ball Z?
What, Absolution to this, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Flash, kind of, but Flash animation, but it's pretty. It's pretty.
Okay. So that bloom filter.
Yeah, I know. I do like to imitate one of the voices though. Shut up. It's one of the enemies. It's pretty. Is
it Vegeta?
No.
Is it Garlic Jr. again?
No. It's one of the minions of the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't even imitate the bad guy. You imitate a minion of the bad guy.
It's cool. I like it.
Now, who here... Okay, you might have seen the clip on YouTube. I don't know. But who here agrees with me that Vegeta should have kept his mustache in GT?
I didn't see it.
I hate that stash. It was stupid.
I think he should have kept it.
How bad was it?
Bad.
He should have kept it.
Like, describe it.
You know Flanders from Simpsons? It's a lot like that mustache.
No, I don't know Flanders from Simpsons.
You need to watch more TV.
I don't want to watch Simpsons. I've never really had an interest in that.
Simpsons is a great show, and you're a bastard.
Really thick and just straight down.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
It's stupid.
No, he should not have kept that. He should have had this.
The Hitler stash.
Well, I mean, come on. After what he did to Namekians.
Yeah.
Vegeta. So, are we gonna have to wait half a year for another Hellsing?
Yes.
Abridged.
Yes, he comes out every
Halloween. That's disappointing. I mean, I'm okay with that to some degree because they should focus on Dragon Ball Z. I'm not gonna say they shouldn't. I'm not gonna say they should focus more attention on that, despite how awesome it is.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it's a special thing. It makes Halloween just that much more fun to look forward to.
Mm-hmm. In a way, I wish. Well, I wish they would all release quicker. But say
That's what she said.
Dragon Ball.
Oh!
How often does Dragon Ball Z usually come out with a new episode?
Every 3 months.
They have periods where they try to do one every month or two, but yeah, it averages to about 2 to 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
See, I have to say, I wish they could kind of do once a month, because, that'd be pretty good, and I don't think that's too tight of a schedule, really.
Better than Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, where it's once every whenever the hell he remembers to upload it.
And I guess once every 2 months, but in a way, it'd be kind of nice if it was just alternated, one this month and then the other one the next month. Or something
well,
like
I mean,
that.
they do other shit too. They do their Let's Plays and 2 Saiyans play and stuff, which is still pretty
Those
I've
are
seen a
good.
few of those, yeah. I like their Worms one. That was pretty entertaining.
That was awesome.
Now, here's my thing. I respect that these guys have jobs and lives outside of their abridged little community thing.
They should stop having those jobs in life.
I'm just saying. That's why I'm not so upset about them taking forever to get their episodes out. Like, if they have got jobs, they've got families, they've got other responsibilities and obligations. Have at it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you could just do the abridged thing as your job, then yeah, I would complain about it more, because then it's like you're getting paid for this. Then you should be doing it more frequently. Mm-hmm. But since that's not the case, I'm not upset. Whenever it comes out, I'm happy.
Yeah, it's non-profit, except they're finally, I think, making a profit on some stuff.
Well, they're making profits on the T-shirts.
Yeah, I'm buying one. I don't care. I am buying one.
Dude, when I go to RTX this summer, which by the way I bought tickets to that finally, looking forward to it. Nice. But when I'm going to go to that, I will probably be broke by the end of it, just because I'll be buying all the fucking different T-shirts from Achievement Hunter and Red vs. Blue. Let's play! I'm gonna get that shirt, probably. That one and Ray's Achieve, which has a little rose on it.
I'd rather get YOLO or something.
I might get that too. I would probably get all of Ray. Going cakeless. Gotta get that shirt too.
Dude, you're gonna get all of Ray's because you have a boner for Ray.
Dude, Ray's the best person on Achievement Hunter.
Dude, like I said before, it's probably Joel.
He's not on Achievement Hunter.
I wish he was. Come on, man. Every time wasn't he in one of those
Minecrafts?
Yeah, he was in a Minecraft.
He was in the second one. That was it.
And wasn't he in a couple pigs and shit?
Yeah, but they always pull someone random. Like, they got Bernie in a couple of them, too. He actually won a couple.
But I have to say, it'd be nice to see him in more, just because everything he's in is gold. like, come on. Remember...
All the RT shorts
Fuck,
he's solid.
I can't remember the name of the cat.
Joe?
No.
Joe the cat.
No. You're thinking of... It was a video. Chocolate? I don't think it was chocolate, though.
Cinnamon?
Cinnamon! Yeah, dude, that was gold.
God damn it. You're thinking Connectimals.
Connectimals. That was amazing. That was just...
You say I have a boner for Ray. It looks like you've got a boner for Joel.
Maybe. What can I say? It's Joel.
Joel Heyman. But
shout out to Joel Heyman.
They just released a new shirt, actually, on on the Rooster Teeth site. Not the one where they should talk about in the video, but it's the... you guys remember Donut from the original Red vs. Blue series?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember how his armor was lightish red, not pink? Mm-hmm. Well, they have a new hoodie. It's a zip-up pink hoodie. And the back...
it's a zip-up lightish red hoodie.
Let me finish. And on the back it says it's not pink, it's lightish red.
Nice.
I might actually get... That'll be the first odd color I've had for a shirt in forever if I get that one.
That's awesome.
I might go for it, though. Dude, by the time I get back from RTX, this room will just be a fucking montage to all sorts of fucking Red vs. Blue Rooster Teeth bullshit.
I wanted to give another shout-out.
Shout out to what?
Dan the Man.
Shout out to Dan the Man. Hashtag Dan the Man, by the way.
Yeah. Hashtag Dan the Man, Steven.
Yeah, go to Twitter. Hashtag Dan the Man. Just type that all over Gavin Free's wall.
No. I refuse to. I'm going to be the 1%.
The 1%? You know people are going to turn against you like that, right?
I don't give a shit.
Bane's going to come and take you down.
He's going to break you.
He's going to break you over his knee.
He's not going to allow you to
Just like he broke THQ. Oh! Relevant! Not really.
Not really.
So, yeah.
So speaking of Bane,
we've been all over the place this podcast.
Speaking of Bane and Batman, who's excited for Justice League coming out in a couple of years? Maybe. If Superman does well.
See, you can't really say who's excited for this coming out, maybe, if this does well. That's like...
Well, I'm trying to make a joke in the sense that, you know, everything's riding on this Superman movie. Like, everyone knows it. Well, no, because that's what's launching the whole Justice League thing to begin with.
That's true. Like, I mean, if it does go well, then yeah, they're probably gonna have the more movies if it makes enough money and shit, so...
Oh, yeah.
But, no, like... The reason I bring up this whole Superman thing is because it's coming out this year. It's competing with the Iron Man 3, which I think we're all...
It's gonna fucking blow that out of the water.
You mean Iron Man 3?
Iron Man 3 is gonna blow Superman out of the fucking water.
Dude, everything I see for Iron Man 3, trailers, posters, Robert Downey Jr. just being him, fucking jacking off to that, man.
Dude, you have a boner for Robert Downey Jr., you have a boner for Iron Man, you have a boner for a box of scraps, okay?
Dude, that box of scraps is so hot! I want to just touch it so bad.
Like, you're going to go see Superman, you're going to be like, it wasn't that good, it sucked. Because you're going to be like, the whole time you're watching, you're going to be thinking, Iron Man 3 is gonna be so much better.
No, it comes out after Iron Man 3.
Oh, then you're gonna be like, this can't compare to Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Going in, you're gonna be like, this is gonna be shit.
No.
Watching, you're gonna be like, Iron Man 3 would have done this so much better.
You know what I'll actually probably end up doing? I'll take a picture of Robert Downey Jr., cut it out so it's just his head, and whenever Superman's on the screen, I'll just put his face in front of Superman. That'll just be how I enjoyed the movie. It's like, here comes Robert Downey Jr. to save the day.
You know, I think if there was any chance in the world that Robert Downey Jr. would actually listen to this, you would have a restraining order on you.
I hope so. If I get a paper with his autograph on it saying this is a restraining order from him, I would humbly take that and enjoy it.
Photocopy that shit.
It probably won't have his signature on it. It'll just be something saying, Robert Downey Jr., blah, 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 restraining order on you because you're fucking weird.
Has the seal, you fucking scan that shit on your computer, Facebook.
eBay.
Yes, eBay. I have a restraining order from Robert Downey Jr.'s attorney, $50.
His signature of Robert Downey Jr.'s attorney. And people are going to be like, I don't want that. I want his signature.
Well, too bad. Beggars can't be choosers.
Oh, man. Robert Downey Jr.
Black socks.
Joel Heyman.
Matt
Cinnamon.
Damon.
Is that who you have a man boner for?
No.
Matt Damon?
Oh, so
Okay, we've gone over our celebrity crushes here. What about you?
I really don't have. Well,
Come on.
It's got to be a dude.
It's gotta be a dude. Come on.
I mean,
on.
Aaron has multiple dude crushes, which is
let's
a
see.
little wearisome. But
My man boner would either be Robert Downey Jr. or Ryan Reynolds.
I'm not alone in this.
well,
See,
actually, well, let's see. Mine's with Rooster Teeth though. Gotta say.
Dude, Rooster Teeth's got some really hot guys there. Admit it.
Well, I don't know about hot.
You'd suck their dick.
You'd suck Joel's dick and you know it.
Okay, I don't know if I'd go that far.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd probably have to be pretty drugged.
Joel would show up and be like, "Sup, I'm Joel Heyman." You'd be like,
Drop the pants!
I wouldn't go that far. I need his autograph first.
autograph all over your face with his dick.
Yeah, dude, you'd have a fucking sperm sample, man. That's better than an autograph.
What, are you saying he'd give me a pearl necklace?
Probably.
Yeah. Then you could clone him.
You're
thinking about it.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome. Dude, just think of it. Minecraft Let's Play. All of them Joel. There's like 6 Joels. They'd probably build a Joel.
Yep.
Pretty much.
It'd be like Noted to Death, but if every actor was replaced with Joel.
I do find it funny, though, how we've been talking about Robert Downey Jr. a bit, and how he actually has a picture in our intro sequence. He's the very end of it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Robert Downey Jr. If you're listening to this, man. I love you, man.
Respect.
I want you to be the bearer of my children.
No, you want to bear his children.
Well, I don't know if that's possible, but we'll see.
I want an Iron
Are you saying it's possible for him to bear your children, but not for you to bear his? Are you saying he's a woman?
No, I'm saying it because he's magic. He has the power.
He has money.
What power?
The power of voodoo.
What power?
The power of money. Greatest superpower of all.
You haven't seen Labyrinth, have you?
Which one?
David Bowie.
Yes. I love that movie.
You remind me of the Babe. What Babe? The Baby Power. What Babe?
God damn it. Smack that baby and make him sing. God, I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
Yes, it is. I have it on Blu-ray.
You know that whole glass ball thing is real?
Really?
Yeah, it's contact juggling.
Hmm.
Yeah, they actually do glass balls like that. I mean, sure, they don't float and shit. Because that'd be weird.
Yeah.
But no, on their arm, hand.
Yeah, that's
shit.
when they had that little, oh my god, look what I can do thing on TV.
Yeah, but that was the what?
Yeah.
I'm a retard.
Fushigi. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the real thing is a glass ball.
That's cool.
Even if you drop it though, it only really gets scuffed.
That's
Because I mean
awesome.
it's a solid glass ball. It's not gonna get damaged.
I love the dimension scene where he was just saying that all of a sudden he's just up on the walls and she's like, awesome.
But yeah, I mean the juggling in there is pretty awesome, especially when you watch other contact
Oh,
jugglers.
God,
Like 3 balls in one hand making it spin and shit. It's like, damn.
But yeah, So that was fun.
That was fun. I love how we started talking about just, the usual stuff, then we just went into a rant about how Robert Downey Jr. is the best ever.
I don't know, I think Joel's better. Dude, could you imagine Iron Man with Joel instead of Robert Downey Jr.?
No, I couldn't, because that'd be blasphemy.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr.
Actually, he'd be the wrong actor for that.
Now Ray, he'd be pretty awesome. You gotta see the gif where it's
Yeah.
Ray in the suit?
No.
Oh, you gotta see
I
that
don't
gif.
think that would work very well. So,
We're going for a little over an hour. Maybe we should probably call
Yeah,
it.
I think we're probably good.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was the three-way podcast with our
Three-way!
with our tribute to Robert Downey Jr., so... yeah. So thanks for joining us again, Internet, and as always, stay fresh. This is Aaron.
Stay fresh?
Yeah.
Well,
Really?
don't just use Old Spice. Then they'll smell like a man.
Yeah,
This
man.
part of the podcast brought to you by Old Spice.
Shout out to Old Spice.
Old Spice.
This is Mike.
This is Steve.
And we will see you once again next week. And
On
by
the Old Spice podcast.
With Poncheros.
and by see you, I mean the usual. You'll hear.